you have got to stop trying to pre-optimize things in your life. The number of times that I see other guys that they're trying to get better, they're trying to improve in one facet of their life or another. And they do what anybody naturally would. One of the beautiful things about growing up in this generation, in this era, is our ease of access to information on these beautiful devices. And all the power to you for utilizing a tool such as that, by utilizing the ease of access to information that we have. I think you absolutely should be using internet, social media, and watching content to help you to attain the things that you want to attain faster by learning, not necessarily from your own mistakes, but learning from the mistakes of others, so that you can go out and execute and learn from your own mistakes that you're going to make as well. But so many guys, I see them, they want to implement something new into their life. Let's say they want to start working out. They want to start doing some strength training and start building muscle. This is a good thing to strive for. I don't think anyone could argue against that. But they go, okay, so I don't know where to start. I don't know what kind of workout routine I should be doing, what kind of a split I should run. Should I be doing CrossFit? Should I be doing bodybuilding, strength training, powerlifting? There's so many different options. Should I be boxing maybe? I don't know what to do. So they go online and they start searching, usually Google, YouTube, whatever, and they start trying to look up shit. And before they know it, they're meaninglessly watching their 13th hour of content, continually consuming content, following influencers and watching their short form videos and whatever. And they become addicted almost to just the absorbing of the knowledge and of like, okay, well, the overthinking of it, if you will. Like, I don't know whether I should do this or this, and this guy says I should do this, and this guy says I should do that. You're trying to pre-optimize something. You're trying to pre-optimize something that you are not executing on. Optimization should only be occurring once you have gotten to the point where you are executing consistently. This is with anything in life. The way I learned to build any of the businesses that I built was I just started a business. And I started going through the hurdles and going through the motions and actually executing. And then I would reach a point where I had a question that needed answering. And I would seek out the answer to my question in content, get an answer to my question or a solution, implement it, and go right back to execution, optimizing as I went along. But I wasn't trying to figure out how to, that would have been like me in business before I even started the business, trying to figure out how to optimize the SEO on my website for conversions. It wouldn't have done me any good. I didn't have a website, I didn't have a business, I didn't have services, I didn't have pricing. What good would an SEO optimized website or a website optimized for conversions have done for me? The answer is not a lick of good. It's the same with stuff like the gym. Like, you don't need to know how to optimally train for your desired outcome if you're not even training. This is something like I get really fucking heated about too, because I see guys time and time and time again trying to have these high level intellectual conversations about their training regimen that they're trying to optimize and plan. And I look at them and I'm like, dude, I haven't even seen you in the fucking gym in 3 weeks. What are you optimizing? What are you trying to fix? What are you trying to improve? The only improvement that you need to make is in your consistency, in your discipline, in your ability to show up and actually do the thing. And if you focused on doing that and then tried to optimize based upon the feedback you get through the execution, the pitfalls you run into, the kind of the plateaus you're going to reach, the lack of results you're going to get, that's where the questions are going to come that you can then look to optimize based upon. You can't seek out, the problem is you're trying to seek out answers to basic questions that you don't even know if you really need the answer to. In fact, a lot of the answers are going to come to you through the execution. So I hope somebody out there takes this one to heart, even if just one person that is caught up in that vicious cycle of getting the dopamine hit from watching the content, on optimizing for the thing that they're not doing, and then they don't do it, feel like shit about not doing it, and then their brain is already trained like, okay, well, I get a dopamine hit if I watch content about doing the thing or how to optimize the thing that I'm not doing. And then they go right back into that vicious spiral, or that loop, if you will, into, okay, so go right back to the content. Watch more videos. Maybe if I watch one more YouTube video, I'll all of a sudden get that one key piece of information that's going to catapult me into living a disciplined life, into going out and executing on the thing that I want to accomplish. If just one person could break free of that loop, I'd be happy with this video. I would consider this video a success. And I'm not going to say that, I've never fallen into these pitfalls. I most certainly have. In most recent times, it was when I decided I was going to start taking on running. I was going to start incorporating running into my strength training routine. And I was looking into, I remember at one point in time, the real key with this too is over the course of your life, as you learn to have discipline with this, as you learn to control and have some self-awareness about this and about how your brain is wired to seek dopamine, you'll actually realize in the moment when you're doing it. And that was the case for me, luckily, is I was kind of running sporadically here and there, and I caught myself watching countless YouTube videos and reading blog posts on how to run marathons, how to train for a marathon, how to increase your speed, how to increase your distance, the best running shoes on the market, the best watch for tracking your runs, just the gear involved. And I was self-aware enough, like I said, luckily, to catch myself in that moment and just be like, what in the hell are you doing? What are you doing, Colton? You're looking at all this advanced stuff, and you'll get there, buddy. You'll get there, and it'll be fun to get there. But you need to be executing first. You're pre-optimizing. You're worried about how to run longer distances and how to increase your speed, when in reality, you just need to be able to get up and consistently go run 5 kilometers. That's all I needed to do to just get started. Or honestly, even at the start, it was I just needed to be able to go run 2 miles, run 3 miles, and then slowly increase. And as I caught myself in that, I focused on the execution. I recalibrated my brain from pre-optimizing to execution. And I just went out there and started running. I just went out and ran. And not all my runs were my best runs. But after 3 months of running consistently and actually having an execution plan and getting some miles on my feet, not with the best running shoes, actually with the same shoes I use for everyday walks of life, for training at the gym, just these piece of shit shoes that I have that are all beat up, I ended up putting a lot of miles on those shoes, and just the same fitness watch I was tracking before, and I really didn't have a game plan. I didn't have a plan. My plan was execution. I wanted to get better at running, so I went out and I ran. And now it is so awesome, because now I'm at the point where I can start thinking about, okay, well, I'm consistently running. I have the discipline. I'm doing the thing. And now I actually have feedback that I've gotten from going out and doing it. And I can start trying to find the solutions to little tiny problems or to little accomplishments that I want to reach. It's that simple. I never saw myself, transgressing into being a runner, or into having running even be a solid part of my training regimen. But now it is. And it's not because I found the optimal way to approach it. It's because I stopped trying to pre-optimize. And again, I'm going to say it, I focused on the execution. Execute, execute, execute. Your opportunity to optimize will come. Your opportunity to nerd out over the cool gear that's going to make you better, over the small little tweaks to your training regimen that are going to enable you to do the thing more efficiently and effectively. That time's going to come, and you're going to be able to nerd out all you want. If you're anything like me, like I love nerding out about that shit. I love the process of figuring things out and optimizing my training. But that comes after the execution. The execution must come first. So if you're hesitating on anything, if you feel like you're caught up, if you feel like maybe you're caught up in that pre-optimization phase, I'm telling you right now, drop all the content that you're watching, drop all of the information that you're trying to absorb, and just get out there and do the thing. And you'll thank me later. All right, gentlemen, appreciate you tuning in. I will catch you all on the next video.